I know that many people want to progress and have higher achievements, and they want to make it fast, easy, and sometimes creative because it's more interesting. And today I would like to discuss with you how people can achieve more. Of course, there are many ways and many causes why we don't, but I would like to focus only on one, and it's about being accountable. That secret came for me in 2018 when I was exploring during 1 year a system of goal achievements, and I achieved 90% of my yearly goals with that system being accountable. So I definitely can say from practice that it works, and you could say maybe, oh, but 90% is not 100, which is true, but let's be honest, how many people achieve at least 50% of their New Year resolution? We know that it's statistically it's less than 3%, which, I mean, of course shows that the system that was applied is really good one. As one component of that system is to have a coach, because I'm personally a coach, but I also have a coach, because I do know how it's easy to lose the track and to not keep following the actions. You can know quite a lot, which people usually do. We know quite a lot about how to achieve the goals, how to set up the goals, but how many of us do that? And that's the key of what makes a difference between people who only wish and people who really achieve something. So what gives me personally coaching? First of all, I think it's motivation, because our brain is working in a way that it always focus easier on negative things, like for example always focus on your weaknesses than for example strengths, and you would win and achieve more if you would focus on your strengths. So this is something that your coach helps you to do and see the potential rather than the problems and the issues and the challenges, because that's your brain will make sure that you think about. So having motivation in yourself, in your power. Second is being accountable, because you have the follow-up sessions with your coach, and then you reflect on what is your progress and why you didn't achieve something and where is the potential that you maybe didn't see. And of course, for a lot of people, being accountable in front of somebody works better than being accountable in front of yourself. So that's of course a big push to achieve more than just, you know, wait for some kind of miracle that will happen in your life. And also I think coach is giving you a new perspectives with the right questions. It's not that he or she will provide you the answers, not of course, because coaching is not about providing the answers. Usually the coach actually believes that all answers you already have, but it's about the, as I say, the art of asking the right questions. And that sometimes costs millions, because in one reflection you can have some insights that you have never ever thought about, that's the cause why you have that results in your life, and you couldn't change something. So for me, some of the aha moments that I had with my coaches was really something that, wow, I didn't thought about that. Or I, for example, let me give you a real example. I had a problem with, for example, rising up early in the morning, and I love to sleep, and I think I get a lot of energy during my sleeping hours. But if I go late to the bed, then usually I need more hours to sleep. So for example, for me to rise up even at 7 can be a problem. So with my coach, during one of the reflection sessions, I realized that actually I need two kind of energies in the morning in order to feel me good. And one of the energies is about actually feel myself recharged, but this energy is quite calm. So I just need to feel that my body is fully recharged and it's prepared to start the day. And then there is another energy, which is we usually call energy, like when you say somebody, oh, he's energetic. It's being, you know, active and take actions. So in the mornings, I wanted to do always like meditation, my yoga, some exercises and so on. And that requires usually 1 hour. So my goal was to actually rise up earlier for having that special hour for myself in order to feel more energetic and have better results during the day. So I was struggling with the problem that it was very hard for me to get up. Many people can call it that, you know, it's laziness, but it's not. Because if you think, in the moment I want to rise up, my body was sabotaging me and saying that now I'm not yet recharged. Like my brain was already ready to, you know, process and think and maybe do stuff, but my body was still not ready. And usually it's like this part where, you know, you probably feel in the end of the day quite tired if you work a lot or you have a lot of maybe concerns, and when you run a project you usually have a lot of things to care about. So this part of my body was still kind of, and my eyes that also become quite tired in the end of the day. So that part was telling me we're not ready to get up, we need more time. And that happened because I needed that other calm energy first to fulfill me, and then to get another energy for action, activities and so on. So I never thought about that, and I never was aware about that until I had my coaching session and I had the right questions that, you know, helped me to realize that. So a lot of these insights can come from your coaching with a professional person, but even if you can't afford yourself a coach, because sometimes it costs a lot if it's a very good coach, but you can at least ask your friend or your spouse or somebody who is ready to support you in your development path to make sure that you are accountable and see what is the progress, why you couldn't progress. The only thing is that you have to assure that this friend really wants you to succeed, because then this person will be focusing on progress, on your strengths, and believe that you can achieve the things rather than somebody who always criticizes you. From all my coaching experience, I saw that the criticizing doesn't help. And yes, our brains want to criticize, and we are in most of the cases trained to criticize, but it's not something that helps you to, or the other person, to progress. So hopefully you received some food to think. And if you are interested in having a coach, please give me a note. I will be interested to talk with anybody who leaves a note for like maybe half of the hour. But of course, I will prioritize what I can do and when. And I hope that even though if you do not need a coach, you think so, that you have a good progress in your life and you achieve what you want. Or maybe you already have a coach, and I congratulate you with that, because you already know what it means to have a coach and have higher results than when we try to do things on our own. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like the videos and share. It really means for me a lot. Thank you very much.